Hello, my wonderful Geminis. Welcome back to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. This Gemini is your intuitive reading for the time between the 19th and the 25th of June. I'm going to draw some cards related to love, work, finances, family, etc. And also we'll look at the key energies for this week for you guys. I have already shuffled, I've already meditated. I'll do a little bit more of that on camera and then we'll get started on your reading, okay? And please give this video a thumbs up. That's how you help to support my channel and all the other YouTubers out there. Okay, let's get started. There's a very important message for you guys this week, actually, and it's something about not getting stuck. Like, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck where you are. I've not seen any of the cards. Obviously, I don't know. Well, I've seen this one on the bottom, the World card. Just bear with me a second. I've seen this one on the bottom, the World card, but I've not seen any of the other cards. But don't get stuck this week. There's an opportunity for you guys to go big this week. There's an opportunity for you guys this week to really... well, to do this, you know, to really, a new opportunity seems to be coming towards you, and you need to not be afraid to take the leap of faith. You need to not be afraid to take the step, like the Fool card. You know, the next card is the Fool card, isn't it? You need to be not afraid to do that this week. Okay, the card at the base of the reading. Sorry about that. That just came through, but it is an intuitive reading, so what comes up, comes up. The World card. Now, the card at the base of the reading is the energy, or the perspective that you need to see this reading through, or this week through, and that, in this instance, is all about opportunities, baby. This week is all about opportunities. So don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. That's what came into my head. So let's have a look at your first key energy. Now, remember, key, K-I, like the name of my channel, means energy. So this is what you're going to be feeling this week. Wow. Excellent. Okay. So we're only missing one card, aren't we? We've got the end of the very last card in the tarot, in the Major Arcana. We're missing the Fool, but I'm feeling the Fool. And then we've got the next card with the Magician, number 1. So again, what I'm talking about, new beginnings, opportunity. But this is what you're going to be feeling this week, your key energy, okay? We've got the Magician. And the Magician is, yes, it's number 1. So it's all about new beginnings, about initiating new beginnings, about you saying, I am going to do this because I am able to do this. I understand logically with the swords. I understand energetically because this is what I'm drawn in this direction. I understand that this gives me fulfillment emotionally in the cups, and I understand that this how to produce the security that I want with the pentacles. So the Magician has you have that feeling this week that you can do it, which is good, because I kind of sense that some of you might want to hold yourself back this week. Don't hold yourself back. You actually should be, you feel confident, and you should, because whatever it is, opportunity-wise, we'll see in a minute, it could be love, relationship, or something else. Whatever it is, you really do have it within you to produce and to manifest the result that you want. Even if you are afraid of that, even if you're not really sure what that can be, you've got it in your locker. I'm using a lot of slang today in my reading, sorry, but... got it in your locker. We would I'd say that's a colloquialism, actually. It's regional. Got it in your locker means you've got that's it. You've heard that, haven't you? That means that you've got it. You've got the ability to see it through. Wow, Gemini. So this is love. These two cards. We'll look at this one right at the end. This is your second key energy. Look at this right at the end. Wow. So we've got wow. Okay. So this is love for this week, and we've got the Four of Wands, aka sometimes known as the marriage card. I'll tell you why in a second. And we've got the Seven of Wands. So we've got wand energy. So again, we've got this passion. Okay, wand energy is related to our passion because it's related to our because wand energy is key, i.e. Ki, the name of my channel, i.e. Chi. Qi or Chi, however they spell it in the Chinese language. It's energy. And that energy is the thing that moves us, that motivates us, the energy that gives us life, that animates us, that makes us want to take action. That is what wand energy is about, okay? And the number 4 is related to our foundations, our roots, where we come from. So when we have the 4 of wands, this is about us saying that we feel energetically right, we're in the right place, like we've got we've got the components that we need in order to help us feel secure in our love relationship. And that's how you're feeling this week. You have got what it is you need to feel secure, and you should feel secure in the relationship that you have this week. Then we've got this energy here. We've got the 8 of swords, no, excuse me, the 7 of swords. And 7s are really, ultimately, they're about challenges, but they're really about us being authentic. So us behaving in an authentic way, us doing what feels right to us, feels good to us, number 7. Understanding what that is. So like, think about the 7 of cups, understanding what feels right to me, what feels good to me. I don't know. That's like the clouds, isn't it? But with the wand energy, that's you know. So this is you sticking up for yourself. This is you saying, this is right for me. This is good for me. So this could indicate then that other people potentially might, you know, not necessarily disapprove, but might be confused by your choice of a love mate, or your choice of, you know, going out, meeting somebody in this way, or whatever it is for you. So for example, this could be, you know, you're dating someone and there's a big age gap, or you're dating someone of the same sex, or you're dating someone that used to date your friend, for example, anything like that. And, you know, you're dating your friend's big brother or something like that. And it's like, or younger sister, we know, it's, you know, whatever. So what I'm saying is, this might be you know, this indicates that there might be, not necessarily people would be against you, but that maybe you would think, oh, is this the right thing to do? Yes, it is, because you feel and you know and understand that actually this is something special. This is something that, you know, is what you want and the direction you want to go in, and it feels good to you and it feels right to you. And again, you know, the universe with these 2 cards here, it's like there's an opportunity. So it could be a brand new relationship. It could be coming out with your relationship, telling people about the relationship that you're having, or the person that you're dating, or the fact that you decided that you want to get married, for example. It's this brand new beginning. And, you know, you need to commit to what feels right and what feels good to you, because it seems like you found that. It seems like you found it, and you feel confident in that. You feel confident in that with the Magician energy. And there's an opportunity, again, for this new start, you know, for, again, I'm going to tell people that I'm gay, or I'm going to tell people that I'm dating someone 10 years younger than me, or I'm going to tell someone that I'm going to tell her that I'm dating her ex-boyfriend, because, yeah, they were together 4 years ago, but, you know, I really do love him, and I really do have feelings for him, and, you know, I really do feel like this is the person that I should be with. Or if you're having an affair, I mean, listen, who am I, or who is, I mean, I was going to say who is anyone to judge, but obviously if you're having an affair, then yeah, there's other people involved in that, isn't there? But what I mean is, ultimately, you feel how you feel. I'm not condoning, I'm just saying that's the fact of life. You feel how you feel. That's a fact of life, isn't it? And it's one that we try to deny. Think about the 2 of swords, for example. You know, it's one that we try to deny how we feel, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we can make ourselves change how we feel. So this is you going with how you feel. So let's have a look at these 2 cards, which is everything else basically in your life. Everything else could be, but it could be love as well. Could be family, could be relationships, not relationships, excuse me, family, work, whatever. But you could also relate it to love as well. So we've got the 3 of cups, which is amazing. And we've also got the star card, which is amazing. This is an amazing reading, Gemini. Beautiful reading. Absolutely beautiful reading, because, you know, what was your reading for last week? If you've not watched it, just watch it. Go back and watch it if you've not watched last week's reading. Your reading for last week was called Magic in the Air. And it really feels like, it felt like for you guys, there was stuff that's changing for you guys. You know, it felt like that. We may have even had the star card in that. And we may have had the Magician as well, actually, now I think about it. Anyway. But this is really showing that the universe is literally celebrating you right now, because they're like, you are on the right path. You are doing the right thing. You are following what you feel is right, and we're celebrating the path that you're on, because this path that you're on is destined. This path that you're on is literally written in the stars. Now, we never know with number threes, because number threes are about expansion, again, truth, again, being who we are in the world. That's what number 3 is. You know, appreciating ourselves as individuals enough to be ourselves in the world. As I said just then, you feel how you feel. And it's as if this is being, well, that is what's being celebrated. So whatever area these 2 cards represent for you, as I said, it could be love, but it could just be, again, you committing to yourself, you saying, do you know what it is? I'm going to do what's right for me. And the universe is saying, whether that's in work, whether that's telling someone this, or going there, or moving a different part of the world, traveling, whatever it is, it's like you making that sort of commitment to yourself, backing yourself, believing in yourself is what's being celebrated. And even if it's been difficult to get to here, it was meant to be difficult to get to here, because look, this is the path that you're on. So it's like the stars are aligning for you guys this week, whether it's in love, work, family, whatever it is. So with the star card it's Aquarius energy. And really the earth signs like you, like Aquarius, they are about having this higher perspective, this thing that we know everything. And it's kind of like what I've just said, that you actually know that. It's kind of like you know what I feel what I feel. I think what I think. And it's kind of like, it's kind of like before now, other people's opinions may have, you know, you may have been grappling and wrestling with the opinions of other people, or what are they going to say, what are they going to think if I am dating this person, or if I do this job, what are they going to think? And it's kind of like you've done that sort of weighing up, thinking about it, you know, you've had your sword head on, and you've been, you know, but it's kind of like now you get it. It's kind of like, this is kind of like, this is like, well, I think what I think. I feel what I feel. You know, yeah, I've done all that work where I've thought about it, and I've taken into account what they've said, and I've taken into account what they might feel. I've taken into account how they might affect. I've taken into account how much money I'm going to, but I feel how I feel. I think what I think. So I'm going to just, and it's kind of like getting that is kind of like, yes, Gemini, yes, that's exactly where you need to be. That's exactly what you need to be feeling and doing and acting on, because the universe clearly celebrating that to you. I mean, literally, it's like, this is kind of like having, I mean, you know, this is kind of like having in a way, similar, in a way, the minor arcana equivalent of this, the 3 of Cups, because this is where the universe celebrates you and says you're on the right path, you're doing where you should be. Yes, cause for celebration. And obviously this is being healed because we are aware of the path that we should be on, and we are walking the path that we should be on. And so it's healing for us, and we're celebrating that. And it's destined for us, and it's, you know, and that's what it's kind of like. We've got such similar energies with those 2 cards, and what a beautiful week. This week's turning out to be a good week so far for the signs that I've read for. So let's look at this last. So this is your last key energy. What are you going to be feeling? Okay, so we've got this 10 of Swords, and literally what I just said to you is that. So what I said to you, you know, you've thought about, you know, yeah, you know, how they might react, or, you know, how much money you're going to make, or, you know, yeah, she might be upset with you because it's her ex-boyfriend, and then you know, everyone else might be upset, or whatever it is. That's that, and that's over. You've done it now. And it's kind of like, yeah, but I feel like this, so I'm going to have to go for it. I'm going to just have to stand up for myself. I'm going to just have to go after the thing I want. I'm going to have to just commit to him, or commit to her, or tell them that I'm gay, or whatever it is for you as an individual. I'm going to just have to tell them that I'm dating, I've got back with my ex, and or whatever. Even though he cheated on me, I got back with him. Or even though she cheated on me, I got back. Whatever it is. It's kind of like, this appearing is what I just described. It's kind of like all that time when you've been thinking, oh my God, but what about this? What about that? What about them? What about, well, they, all that energy, it's over now. You know, this week is the truth is revealed for us this week because of the astrology is helping us. You know, you can read the astrology below. You can find this on my Instagram as well, and on my Facebook. And it's like this thinking, this, and I don't want to say anxiety, but it's just been that you've been, something has sort of not necessarily stopped you, but you sort of slowed you down. you know, in expressing your love for this person, or love for this job, or love for, or your want to move countries, or whatever it is, you know, for you as an individual. It's kind of like all the thinking that you've done for the last 3 months. I keep saying 3 months, I don't know why, but all the thinking you've been doing, it's kind of like now you're like, yeah, but I can't make myself feel differently. I'm just going to have to go for it. And the universe is like, yes, Gemini, yes. So expect this mental sort of badminton and table tennis to sort of be over with this week, you know, because look, we've got 10 and 1, haven't we? So we've got the end, basically, we've got the opportunity with the number 1 for a new beginning. Excuse me, we've got a new beginning with number 1, but we've got the opportunity that we've got to walk through with the 0. That's what number 10 is. It's like the portal. We've got to step through it. We've got to step through that portal. We've got to step through that portal. And it's as if you do that because, look, we've got these 2 energies together here. So I'm so glad and happy for you, Gemini, this week, because it's really looking like you are making... Oh, I need to do the thumbnail. It's really looking like this week you are making a commitment to yourself. It really looks like this week that you're making a commitment to the things that you want, the things that you want, and you're not doing it in a sort of, I'm just taking your thumbnail, you're not doing it in a sort of ad hoc way. You have given this a thought. You have thought about how it's going to affect him, how it's going to affect her, how it's going to affect them, what they might say, how it's going to affect your finances, whatever it is for you as an individual. You've thought about this. You've already given it a lot of thought, and still it's time to stand up for yourself and to go for the things that you want, because really that is ultimately what is destined for you, and that is what the universe wants for you. Take it, walk through that door. I can't remember what the words were that I was saying at the beginning. Don't be stuck. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck thinking about what they're saying, thinking about what they want, thinking about how they might react. It's time now to go for the things that you want. So do it, okay? Do it this week, Gemini. So I hope you love that reading. If you did, give it a thumbs up, okay? Let me know in the comments as well. And please feel free to share this video on your social media, your WhatsApp, your Facebook. You can obviously subscribe if you haven't, and you can follow Key Wisdom Tarot on Instagram and on Facebook. I will be back, Gemini, next week with a brand new reading for you. And I cannot wait to find out how you all got on this week. So have a wonderful week, Gemini, and I'll see you all again next week with your brand new readings. Take care, my darlings. Bye.